Huh?
Hello everyone, welcome back to our TV. This is a Tottenham Hotspurs versus Manchester United preview. Manchester United's go to the capital of the UK for their first game of for their first away game of the Premier League season. Of course, Tottenham Hotspurs do look a bit weak after the departure of club legend Harry Kane, but we can't really underestimate them. They can still maybe surprise us, and if we play like we did against Wolverhampton Wanderers, then it'll be a very, very tough watch, probably. So yeah, I have Neil here with me. So yeah, man, give us your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think it will be a like, uh, sorry. Yeah, it will be a good game though. It will be a like what do you say? Like I'm not like I'm not that much sure, but yeah, it's okay. Like 50-50, like 50. I would say 50-50. I would say like. I'm not sure, man. How I'm seeing looking at it because after Wolves, I'm a little bit unsure like how the starting lineup because like I know like we are ready, but I still think we're not ready to compete like Spurs are. I don't think like they are not like we need signings and I don't know what the hell is going with the Amrabat team. I don't know what is going on with the like so slow from the United board. It's so slow and ridiculous from the United board as well. And I don't know what's going on with the Amrabat deal as well. I'm now hearing Amrabat, we can go for Gravenberch as well. If we are going for Gravenberch, act fast, quickly act fast, I would say. Because
Yeah,
like
like
like Liverpool, they have just now signed Wataru Endo. I know he's an
yeah,
old player, but he's a leader on the pitch because what I've heard, because he was the captain of FC Stuttgart in the
yeah.
Bundesliga, and he's a really and he can even play as a defensive midfielder and also a CDM centre back. Sorry, centre back and also a
But
defensive
you know what's,
midfield.
but you know what's a bit funny? With Liverpool, they didn't get Enzo, they didn't get Caicedo, so they combined them both, and then they were like, Endo, we have to go for them. Perfect combination.
And oh yeah, oh my god, like wow, oh my god, like they were even after Romeo Lavia.
But yeah, you know what? I still Liverpool. Like you know what? You know what's funny? We us in Liverpool, we have the opposite issues. With Liverpool, their issues with Caicedo and Lavia were that the players didn't want to come to Liverpool. But for us, that's not an issue. Every player who has been linked with Manchester United has wanted to come to Manchester United this summer. The only problem is our transfer team. Liverpool, at least they're putting in bids. They're putting in British transfer record breaking bids, while we cannot even I mean, the Maguire thing is really annoying me because I looked more into it, and the reason why what happened was Maguire agreed terms with West Ham, and then we agreed a fee with West Ham, but then Maguire was like, I want 7 million. United were like, no, not giving you 7 million. So it's like,
No,
okay, I'm
that's
staying.
his fault. That his
Yeah,
fault. That like
yeah.
he's greedy. He's greedy for the money.
No, but like, what other club does this happen? This does not happen with any other club. And also, if you sign, see, this is what happens. If you sign Amrabat, then sorry, if you sign Pavard, then Maguire has to leave because he becomes sixth choice centre back. So he has to leave the club. But if you're selling Maguire, if you're relying on that money to get Pavard, then that's unreliable because then you're giving Maguire full power here. And this has been a problem at not only United, but at other clubs like Chelsea, player power. We give too much power to players who, first of all,
And
like
right
I don't,
now,
yeah, I mean,
sorry, I'm interrupting you, but right now United fans hate him more. They hate him more right now.
yeah, and this has been caused by the board,
Exactly.
and like it's just so like, and also like what other like I mean, it's really frustrating because apparently now to for the Amrabat deal to happen, we have to let Donny or McTominay go, probably Donny, but for some reason, not even that deal is happening. We can't even loan Van de Beek to Sociedad. Not even a loan deal is happening right now. I don't know what we're doing. We couldn't sell
Sleeping.
We couldn't sell ice cream on a summer day. On a summer day, like honestly. Uh,
We are sleeping. Sleeping.
just and like it's like sorry, oops,
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And and yeah, I'm not sure because and Ten Hag has said this. He's publicly said he wants more signings. He has publicly in press conferences said that he wants more signings. But yeah, and also, one other thing about our transfer team as well. Sir Alex Ferguson used to talk about this. Sir Alex Ferguson used to spend a lot of time researching a player, not just scouting, researching a player on his personality. Does he have the right personality to be a Manchester United player? But clearly, United, since Alex Ferguson has left, we have lost this. We do not properly scout our players. We do not properly research our players, which is why you know, like if we properly researched Harry Maguire, we would know this. You would know that he's greedy, and for him, money
Yeah.
is more important.
About like I think so. We should talk about the Maguire agenda later, though. I guess we
I
must
mean, yeah,
go
sorry. Yeah.
on the
I mean,
game.
yeah,
We must
yeah.
go.
Okay, so talking about Spurs in the last game, new signings: Madison, Udogi, the right back, and Van de Ven, sorry, he started for them. So I mean, it's interesting. They got a draw against Brentford, a bit disappointing for them, but it is what it is. And yeah, I think the standout player from that
Son is the
game
captain.
was Madison.
Yeah, Madison is the dangerous player, of course, in that team, and I think so. We like Mount. He has to man
He
mark
has to
him.
step
Mount
up.
and Casemiro.
He has to
We
step
have
up.
to man mark him. Like,
He has to
blah,
step up.
blah, like we have to man mark Madison. I don't care. Son also okay. Lisandro and Varane or Wan-Bissaka or the Wan-Bissaka or Shaw's work. I would actually risk and start Malasia against Spurs. Or actually start
Start with
Malasia.
Malasia. Well, we have no information on whether he's fit or not.
Yeah,
So,
well,
but I mean, I think for me the main thing is first of all, I would start Anthony Martial. He's been back for a week now. He played a few days ago in a friendly against Everton. He should be available, and we should use him. I know, and Ten Hag likes him. Ten Hag. Of course, there's injury problems, but as a player, Ten Hag does actually really like Martial, and he is the best striker we've got. I prefer Martial over Rashford at striker because Rashford is not striker. Martial
exactly,
is
of course.
striker. I think if Martial is not starting, I honestly don't know what to do. Uh, I honestly don't know what we should do. What we're gonna do with him. But I think he should start. I don't see any reason as to why he shouldn't start.
Exactly, and like what's more disappointing? Like Martial, you at some point of time was going to be the best player, if not
We
the
put a
best,
bad.
one of the
I mean,
best players in the world. Man.
I mean, in one of the add-ons we put for him with Monaco, it was a Ballon d'Or clause. That was one of the add-ons we put
Bro,
for him.
at the start, I remember Liverpool game, like boom, whatever, like start of the game, Liverpool, boom, bang with the goal, like what
Yeah,
is it?
but I mean,
Then injuries, then racism. His best season was under Ollie 1920, unfortunately, under Ollie.
yeah. I mean, the problem with Martial as well over the years, it's been that for some reason, whenever there's another striker at a club, he always struggles. Like, when we got Cavani, when Zlatan was here, when Lukaku was here, when Ronaldo was here, he always struggled.
They didn't, Zlatan never struggled. Come on, nah,
No, no, no,
Zlatan.
no, 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 I'm saying Martial struggles
No, Martial
because
struggled. Yeah, yeah, Martial. Because Ronaldo performed well. Lukaku was meh, okay type, and Zlatan was beast. I would say he was really good for us. I would say one of the Cavani was OP as well. I would say Cavani, Ronaldo, and Zlatan were the best. And even Lukaku was okay at times. He was okay, really good, but
he had his moments.
had his but still, like United fans hate him, Chelsea fans hate him. I think Inter fans
Everyone
hate
hates
him. Juve fans also hate him. Like, and he's going to Juventus by the looks of it. So very strange.
probably, yeah. So and yeah, no, and which. I mean, it's really disappointing to see what's happened with Martial, but I mean, hope it, one player who I really missed last season when I was watching Weghorst, I really missed Cavani. Just to have that just clinical striker up front, I really missed Cavani, and he was a fan favorite as well. But hopefully we can get that with Rasmus Højlund, who, by the way, should be back for the Forest game. He should be available for the Forest game, which is good news. At Old Trafford as well, so it's a good game for him to make his debut. Um, so yeah, and also we've also and going back to a bit of transfer news, we've also been linked. There's also been links of Manchester United to maybe we can get another loan striker in before the end of the window. Um, I mean, as long as it's not Weghorst, I'm happy.
Yeah, why
So
alone? Why not permanent? Why not a permanent man?
because we're owned by the Glazers.
Like, half of like, and I don't get it. Like, why the hell? Like, come on, man. Seriously, like, when like there's been reports. Okay, there's almost time, or time is almost here. We are going to be sold to the Glazers, and but what the hell? When?
Oh, also,
Give me the
actually, there was just sorry to interrupt, but there was an update on the sale today from Samuel Lucas. He said that Sheikh Zazim has contacted Manchester United recently regarding the sale, and there is apparently a concern from the Manchester United, from people working at Manchester United, that the Glazers may not sell because all the six family members have not agreed yet to the sale. I think Joel and Avram have not agreed to the sale yet. So
such
it's
like fucking hell. Like no,
yeah.
like even in the club, nobody likes them. Even in the club,
I mean, yeah, of course, no, and no one likes him. And also, this is why I get really pissed off. Like you see these people online praising John Murtaugh and praising Richard Arnold for their transfer work. First of all, it's not been a good window. The players we've signed have been good, but we've done shit. We've done fuck all on sales. We have done nothing on sales, and we need at least two more signings. And there's 12 days left, around 12 days left to go in the transfer window. And second of all, they're Glazer people. John Murtaugh has been working at the club since it's been like 10 years since he's been working at the club. These people who are taking charge of transfers are disciples of the Glazers. So,
and they
you know,
and these are the people who set the money charges as well, like the costs, the salaries. Like if they like if like I would rate them out of 10 a fucking one. A fucking one. I think the best one was Bruno Fernandez.
yeah. I mean, yeah. For me,
Arguably, there will be more players, but the best one was Bruno Fernandez.
yeah, Bruno Fernandez. And also, this is very weird for some reason, but apparently, Ten Hag has talked about this as well. United are looking to extend Johnny Evans' contract until the summer, which is,
I can
I
take him.
from
He's better than Maguire. I can take him.
he's better than Maguire, but like we should be buying someone. Why are we using, a washed-up ex-Manchester United player? We should be buying someone.
Okay, so some of Man United news. Saudi Arabia would be interested in a spot in the in the Champions League. The
Oh
winner of
yeah.
the championship would be granted a spot in the competition. Inter Miami has been invited to participate in the Copa Libertadores.
I mean, that's kind of like the Super League. Like honestly, it's kind of like a Super League.
I'm like shocked. Like Libertadores is for the South Americans, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I
And
mean, yeah, no, that's very
Champions
weird.
League is like Europe.
Like football's just been very weird. Like Qatar are going to participate in the Gold Cup, which yeah,
And even Saudi, like, fuck me, man. Like, and Neymar, to all it are, like, fucking disgraceful, man. Disgraceful. He's disgraceful, man. He's absolutely, he's like he already like destroyed his career. Man, destroyed his career by going to PSG, and when Al Hilal make it more worse. His chances of getting selected in the Brazil squad is getting not so sure because
also
Vinny's going to the
his
squad.
contract is ridiculous. He's
Yeah,
earning more. He's earning more than even Ronaldo at Saudi Arabia.
300 million, 300.
300 million. And also, for every Instagram post which
He will
promotes
get
Saudi
5,000.
Arabian football, 500,000 euros.
Yeah, 500,000. Yeah, sorry, my bad. 500,000 euros, and he will get a private jet for his own traveling purposes.
Private mansion.
Then for his friends as well, they will get extra money for his friends as well.
And I mean, this
That's
is ridiculous to Saudi Arabia as well, because over there, in even in third division of Saudi Arabian football, players are being offered a house and $3,000 per week in the
like,
third division.
I think so. We should go for the lineups first, then we should
Yeah,
discuss
sorry,
about
yeah,
this.
we're getting a bit off topic. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, all right. Also, going to be interesting to see Ange Postecoglou's side because I've never, watched Spurs under Postecoglou, so it'll be interesting to see
What I
how
have
they play.
watched, what I have watched from Postecoglou, what I watched from Postecoglou is that he, like, unlike Conte, he likes to play a high line.
Mm. I mean,
He
yeah, that
likes.
makes sense. I mean, that's why they signed Van de Ven because he's a quick player, I believe, quick center back. Um, okay, so in goal, Onana, centre backs. I think the back four, completes itself.
Sandro and
Uh,
Brown.
Onana,
It's not a question. It's not even a question.
yeah. Um,
Wan-Bissaka. I think so. He's a
uh,
starter. He's a starter right now. Wan-Bissaka is always a starter right now.
yeah, he's a starter, especially after last game. Now midfield is a bit interesting. I mean, Casemiro is there, obviously.
Like
Um,
he has to prove the haters wrong. He has to prove the haters wrong.
yeah, yeah. But it's either Ericsson or Mount. Like,
I would play Ericsson. Revenge.
honestly, yeah. Honestly,
Revenge.
I think he brings more balance to the team, and yeah,
Revenge. Revenge. That's joking. Sorry.
and at
Bruno.
Cam, Bruno, yeah, and
And
um,
left Rashford. Right Sancho. Striker Martial.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, remember the summer when we failed to sign Sancho, but like we went for him. Like this was gonna be our front three under Oli, and now we have this front three, and it's been very disappointing.
Like Sancho, he was really good in the preseason. He's used him like Ten Hag used him more as a false nine. So yeah,
Yeah, but I
maybe.
don't think they risk it in a Premier League game. But I mean, yeah, let's see. So this is lineup we pick against Spurs: Anana, Alessandro Varane, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Eriksen, but Bruno, Rashford, Sancho, and Martial. So yeah, I think and yeah, and also fun fact as well. In our last 5 games against Spurs, we have scored at least 2 goals in every game for the last
Yeah,
5 games against Spurs. So we are very prolific normally against Spurs. I think it'll be about a defense. If on like I think we will score against Spurs. I believe because I don't think the defense is very good. It's just whether can we keep a clean sheet or not.
very interesting. Because Spurs are a team. First game they were not that great, but like they had their moments under Postecoglou, and Postecoglou he likes to play a high line with his players. He likes to play a high line because what I've seen from Spurs, like Son is the captain, becomes the first Asian player to captain a Premier League side in the history of Premier League. I don't think so. Park was even the captain for Manchester United.
No, never,
So,
never.
yeah, so it's really proud, but he has to
Yeah,
improve. Like I think
I
he's
mean, in
getting
my
old. Yeah,
I mean, yeah. Like the problem with players like Son is that pace is a very key attribute in the game, and once they start to get slower, it starts to become very difficult for them to play at
same
the
like
highest level.
Ronaldo, Messi,
I mean,
Neymar.
yeah. I mean, Ronaldo had to go to striker when he lost his pace.
He had his knee injury. That's why he had to like even
Yeah.
same players. If we will see players like Haaland and Mbappe. So
I
they
mean, yeah. I mean, even Messi, plays as a cam.
Messi right now he plays as a cam exactly. Like
Yeah.
for Argentina he plays as a striker, but like I have seen but we can also see the decline. Like I would love to see Son as a striker in place of that Moped. Richarlison,
Yeah, but the thing is, he needs to like develop physically because he's not very good in the air.
but he's a better player than
Better
Richarlison.
than yeah, he's better than Charleston and
And one thing, I'm actually very happy Harry Kane is not here. That I'm
I
really
mean
happy.
yeah, I mean like that would have been scared. Like I act like I mean like Kane, he also has a very good record against Manchester United, but I mean who knows? Maybe we can meet Harry Kane in a Champions League. Maybe who knows?
We never
Uh,
know. We can even meet him in the like for Champions League, yeah, for Bayern. Like
yeah.
congratulations to him. He's went to
Yeah.
Bayern, a good
I
team.
don't know why. A lot of people have been critical of the move. I don't know why. Bayern is one of the biggest clubs in the world. I don't know why it's not. It's not a. It's a
Like
good move for him.
people wanted to go to Real Madrid. Okay, Real Madrid, bruh. Like where would he play then in Real Madrid?
And also, one thing I don't understand: why is Alan Shearer's goal record considered the only record? Because because that's only the Premier League. English football didn't start from the Premier League. If that was the case, then Liverpool would only have one league title. Why are Liverpool
Exactly.
why Liverpool considered one of the biggest clubs in England is because of their first division titles. And the first, if including the first division, the all-time top goal scorer is Jimmy Greaves of
Jimmy
Spurs.
Greaves for Spurs, yeah.
350 goal, around
Right
350
now
goals.
it's Harry Kane.
Goals. Yeah, around 350 goals in the Premier League. So in my opinion, he should be considered the all-time top goal scorer, not Aaron Shearer.
And Harry Kane is going to wear the number 9, right?
Yeah, and bro, and he was also against Leipzig. He was going to go complain to the referee, but then he realized he didn't know German, so he had to walk away. Like, bro, can you imagine Harry Kane speaking German?
Come on, the referee must be knowing English. That's ridiculous.
Okay, but still, can you imagine Harry Kane speaking German?
Of course. He speaks English. Of course, really great, of course, really, really nice to know the team, of course. And then, all of a sudden, oh, no, I should not do, sorry, I should not do, I should not do.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I purposely left this topic for later on in the show, but I'm pretty sure you've seen this news as well. Manchester United have made an official statement regarding the Mason Greenwood situation.
Yeah, I know
And
this.
yeah, so of course, nothing was announced. They basically said that we're in the final stage of announcing a deal, of announcing it. But the Athletic have been reporting that higher ups at Manchester United, including CEO Richard Arnold, have they are going to bring Mason Greenwood back to Manchester United Football Club,
I'm
and
happy. I'm not mad.
yeah, but like, I'm just very not happy with the way that it's been handled. And one thing that I've realized, which has not been done at all in the situation, there's been no fan involvement, absolutely no fan involvement. And okay, if they're not asking, people like us globally, I get
Yeah,
that.
I know, yeah.
That's very difficult. But at least ask the match going fans, at least ask people from Manchester, at least have the decency to do that. There's been absolutely no communication with the fans whatsoever. And the club have just done their own investigation. And and also they're asking Manchester United women's team, and like that's
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
that's okay, but like they're paid by the club to play for the club. They are paid employees of the club. Why don't you ask people who are actual fans of the club, who dedicate their lives to the club? I just don't understand this.
And ask the women's as well, are they comfortable with him?
And they're not. Like a women's Manchester United's fan group have issued a personal statement to the club that they are not comfortable with Mason Greenwood returning. But the club have ignored that clearly.
Bro, the same happened. It's not only United. Same happened to Yves Bissouma. Happened to like City wanted to like Benjamin Mendy was being proved it's okay. Bless you. Benjamin Mendy was proved innocent after the court. Like City tried to re-sign him, but he's like, no, I don't want to come back because of the treatment you did to me. Now he's in Lorient. I think they did a good job by going back to
Yeah.
Lorient.
Yeah, and also City dealt with that so well because like it was like what under 1 week, and only like after it was announced that he was innocent, 1 week later, he's left City and gone to another club. City dealt with that in 1 week, and we are taking 6 months to deal with a similar situation.
more than 6 months. And I want to actually, like, this is so ridiculous. Like, women, I'm actually concerned of the women's team, man. Like, are they
Yeah.
comfortable? Because, like, half of them will, I think so, more than half of them will leave United if this happens.
Yeah, I mean, I've already seen some people have said that they will stop supporting Manchester United if Mason Greenwood comes back.
It looks like hardly, man, because I'm not sure if he'll, because there has to be an interview, man. They has to interview because
I
there's
mean,
some
yeah,
like,
I mean, there has to be an interview. But okay, you know what? A big issue about the situation as well is that we have no proof of his innocence. We have no proof. Whereas, you know, you know, with the uh, uh, to think he's guilty makes sense because there's that audio recording, and I mean, some people say that that's AI generated, but it's very
wow,
first of
now that's not in. Come on, that's not AI.
I mean, first of all, at that time, AI was not very popular. It's not nearly as popular as it was. Like this was like what, 2021, 2020, like yeah, 2020, no, 2022, January, I believe. It was that time. AI was not nearly as popular as it is right now. So that's
Right
not
now,
true
exactly.
at all. So, and the thing is, we have no, statements of innocence from Mason Greenwood. If if the victim like came out in an interview and said that those were fake, everything was fake, it's not true, then yeah, maybe it's fine. But we have no proof of his innocence at all. So that's what makes the situation very difficult.
Exactly, and really ridiculous. Like, I think so. A part of me wants Greenwood back, but a part of me doesn't want him as well.
But you know what's also very, I think sickening about his thing as well, Neil, is that if this was some average player, some bag average Premier League player, nothing would be done. They would just be like, okay, let him go, nothing, just release him. But the only reason United are being so careful about this is because he's an asset. He is a very valuable asset to the club.
And
He is worth a lot of money.
like, if you know this, Jamaican fans have said, Jamaican football fans, they have said, if Mason Greenwood plays for Jamaica national football team, we will stop supporting Jamaica and we will not fund. We will not go
Yeah,
to any matches for Jamaica.
I mean that's their own nation.
Like, that would be disrespectful. Like, Southgate won't pick him up for England games.
Oh
That's
man,
clear.
not a chance.
Southgate won't be picking him up for any England games, and not only Southgate, any England manager in the future won't be picking him up for the future England games, because I think the Southgate knew there was some behavioral problem with him. If Ollie knew, like this, Ollie has to be the problem as well in the same time. Like, why? Because if there was some behavioral problem, if Southgate knew, then Ollie was more close to him. Why didn't Ollie knew then? Why did he
Maybe,
put his trust on him?
I mean,
Can't.
uh, and also United also said something like like he's one of our own. He's been at the club since he's 7 years old. So we have a responsibility, and I do agree to that to some extent. United do have a responsibility, but see, there are two types of things. There's letting him play for the club, and like if you actually wanted to help him become a better person, get him to therapy, give him counseling sessions. That's
Also,
helping him become a better person. Chucking money at him and asking him to play football again is not the solution, in my opinion.
and physically also, he's not in the physically and psychologically and mentally also, he's not at all at the best of his
And also,
state.
I'm sorry to say this, but some of our fans are idiots as well. They're thinking that if Greenwood comes back, he'll start in our next game. He'll be back within a month. Like, what are they on about? He will not be back until at least Christmas. At least Christmas, he won't be back if he
If we
comes
won't
back.
be more, I think so. Christmas is too early as well. More.
Yeah, I mean, it could be next summer.
Yeah, exactly. We can Ten Hag, I think so. Best for him is to ship out. I would say ship him out.
Yeah, but apparently, Ten Hag, there has been rumors that Ten Hag wants him back as well. And I like Ten Hag. I back him as my manager. But on this, I strongly disagree with him.
Yeah, same as well. Like, I like think about the women, man. Think about your own. Like, think about your own children, man. If you have any daughter, if you have
I mean,
daughter,
yeah, and I mean, I think the best solution was to loan him out for 1 year because during that, maybe we get more evidence. Maybe, Harriet Robson comes out and says and proves his innocence. Because then we have more time. He has more time. Like,
bro. Why
time.
the hell this lady is not speaking, man? Why the hell is this lady is not speaking? I just can't get it. Why the hell
I mean,
this lady is not speaking?
there's been rumors. Maybe she has Stockholm syndrome. If you know what that is,
What?
Stockholm
Yes.
syndrome. It's
What is that?
basically it's a condition where when once someone abuses a person, the victim falls in love with the abuser. Yeah, it happens.
What the? I have to contact with my psychologist. Fuck you, man. Fuck yeah, shit. My psychology. What it like? Write me on Discord or Insta. I just I can't remember the name. That would be better. But about the Greenwood situation also, man, I'm like there has to be conference. There has to be interview between Harriet Robson and Greenwood. I'm not like 10 hour players as well. If you have like I'm pretty much sure these players as well, they must have their sons or daughters. Think about your children. Think
Yeah,
about your
exactly.
children as well.
Yeah, and I mean, like, who knows if we win major silverware? Like, I saw like Phil Foden, when City won a Champions League, like Phil Foden's son was interacting with a bunch of City players. If we win silverware and their sons and more importantly daughters are in the game, they could come into contact with Mason Greenwood, and that could be it could be dangerous. It could be it could have a negative, like, we don't know.
Really dangerous and like, bro, like the recording, everything. Like, I still can't believe
And
like
like
he has to be like,
also with Manchester United, I feel like if they're deciding to bring him back, United should show some public evidence of his innocence. They should try to find evidence for his innocence.
bro, that evidence can also be fake and not fake,
But like, I know United are like, I know there's comebacks, but like that low, would they go that low to
bro.
figure?
Bro. Ferguson has two daughters. He won't risk his life. He's still at part of Manchester United. Alex Ferguson. Ferguson is still part of the club. Like he's, I don't know what part he's at the club, but I think he will disagree. He won't bring him back. I think so. We are happy right now.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he would. This is a guy who, like, he kicked David Beckham out of a club for his hairstyle. This is,
Not his
that's the
hairstyle, like yeah, for his hairstyle, but like they had
social
an
media.
argument. They had an argument, and like Beckham never wanted to leave. That's the sad part. He never
I mean,
wanted
it
to
was,
leave.
it was mainly because he was too focused on social media.
Like that time, social media was not that on the par, but yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
but
what
like,
you were saying.
yeah, and yeah, like, there's this account on Instagram. They constantly post, uh, uh, okay, like they constantly post messages from different Manchester United fans. I'm just showing an example here. This is the email address is Richard Arnold, and they've posted a full statement of how they don't want Mason Greenwood to come back.
This mail because I am ashamed of how the email translation is concerned. So, as I mail I wanted to show my disgust with me. Oh my god. Bro, he does, bro. Does Richard Arnold give a fuck about us? Does he give a fuck about us?
He's an employee of the Glazers, so probably not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Neither John Murtaugh, neither Richard Arnold, neither these motherfuckers will answer to us. And about the Greenwood situation, like I think so. Bruh, strip Greenwood, like get rid of the 11 jersey and give it to Anthony. I would say.
Yeah, but like, I mean, and I'm also like, first of all, I think an interview needs to be done. But the thing is, I don't know. Like I just and like also United have been taking so long with this as well. Is that the more time you drag this out, the more toxic the situation will become, because there's so much abuse online from United fans regarding this topic.
Like even rival fans are trolling us right now for this.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't agree with that either. But like, yeah, it's just a
But they
huge
are
mess.
trolling with us. They are trolling us.
In I mean, and if I'm not gonna lie, if Mason Greenwood comes back and he starts scoring goals for Manchester United, I will support United. I won't stop supporting my club, but I won't celebrate. I'll be uncomfortable with it. I'll just be like
Bro, that's the
one.
same. Of course, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I mean, yeah, like like I won't be like yes 1-0. No, I'll just be like okay 1-0 to United. Greenwood scored 1-0, just like that.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, I agree with you, man. I respect your decision, and I respect your decision, though, man. I respect your decision, and I got it. I get it, man. I get it. Like, you have, like, I also agree with you. I also do the same because, like, and I don't think so. Any footballer would love to associate with Greenwood, man.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, like, yeah. Actually, it would ruin their P. And also, why would sponsors want Greenwood back as well? Because this would be horrible for them.
I would better suicide than
I mean, like,
disgraceful,
yeah.
man.
I mean, I remember Nike, like his partnership with Nike was terminated shortly after this instance. I'm not sure. I mean, like, and also, I mean, like after every match post, Greenwood, if he posts on Instagram, he's gonna have to turn off the comments because he will be getting so much abuse. That is, oh my god.
He will be dead. Like, he's already dead, man. Like, he'll be
I mean,
like,
yeah,
the people are like, blah, 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 like, right, blah, 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 like, what? I can't even speak. I can't even speak. If I speak, I'm in trouble.
yeah, and I mean, I mean,
And the biggest
so,
problem in this club, the biggest problem in this club is, like, I don't even know the biggest problem in this club, to be honest with you, man, because it's actually really disgusting to to take, like, they're taking this much time for such thing.
yeah, and like clearly it is so inconsiderate of the fans, and I mean like okay for transfers or whatever, fine, whatever, you're greedy bastards, do what you want to, but for a situation like this where this isn't about like also I think people are looking too much into Greenwood as a footballer. I just think when you're looking into this, forget Greenwood as a footballer, forget the fact that he's a generational talent, forget all of that. Just look in the moral aspect of the situation, like think about the morality of the situation.
Look him as a
And
human being. Look him as a human being.
yeah, and I mean,
Well, look
and
at, and like, I think so. We should turn our focus with Mason Greenwood and talk about little bit about, we have to, because end the stream. It's bloody hell. It's
yeah,
almost 38 minutes. So, like, some of the last talks I want to say, like, about about Harry Maguire also. The way I want this man out of this club, because he has rotted. He has taken each and every money from the club. He has be, because I fucking hate this man because the Greece crime he committed. Man United captain disgraceful. Still the captain of Manchester United disgraceful. Greece crime committed. So many things. I don't know what other crimes he has
and
committed.
like and then he's demanding 7 million, like for what? For scoring an own goal against Spurs, for getting a red card against Watford, for costing us the Europa League last season when and that was one of the only games you played last season. For costing us game after game after game. Like for what? Like honestly, when I heard Maguire's demands of 7 million, I felt like doing this to him.
Bruh. Oh my god. Yeah, like, yeah, oh my god. It's true. I think so. The same would be me as well, because okay, not like the numerous account of like Spurs 6-1, his fault. 5-0 Liverpool, his fault. 6-3 like 7-4-1 City, his fault.
Yeah.
Europa League semi-final Sevilla. Again Europa League semi-final Sevilla. Home and then leg separately. I'm
And
counting. And
Chelsea, the FA Cup semi-final.
FA Cup semi-final Chelsea. Yeah, like he was Harry Maguire. And Europa League semi-final. I already said
A 4-1
Liverpool.
Watford.
4-1 Watford, red card. So many games, so many Spurs own goal, 3 to Ronaldo hat trick one. What I'm saying,
Like,
this man is out of his like this man is completely out of his depth. He doesn't know what he's doing. He should come. He should get out of the football. I fucking hate the man. I fucking hate Harry Maguire.
like
Fucking
he
hate
should.
this footballer.
Like if I were Ten Hag, I would say go to the reserves. And I feel, and I feel sorry for the reserves because the under 23s, Reece Burnett and Mengi is probably a centre back partnership. You know, if I feel sorry for Reece Burnett because he'll be like, no, 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 let him stay there, let him stay there. No, 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 don't let them play with me. No, no, no.
Bruh, do you think the reserves also rate him?
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. They'll be like, no, no, we don't want him. Keep him in the first team. We don't want him.
And even Onana hates him. First team players also hate him. So what about the reserves are like the common thing, man, as well.
And that was only after like a few days. Nana came in. That was only after a few days.
Bro, Onana literally shouted at him like, "You fucking idiot! You what are you thinking? What the fuck you are thinking you are doing?" And that's his mistake as well. Like you are passing away the ball like that. Like Onana won't take shit like that. See, come on, man.
Yeah, and um, and I mean, Mengi, I just saw actually because right now our under 21s are going to play against Leeds. So I just saw Mengi is starting for the under 21s. So maybe who knows? Hopefully, he has a future at United. Hopefully, he can replace Maguire at some point.
I
Hopefully,
don't know if you know this news, but Bayern are looking to sell Leo Zane
ooh,
because he's not
and
happy on the Thomas Tuchel. Like Thomas Tuchel was not happy with him. I don't know if this is true or not. Thomas Tuchel
I
was not
think
happy with
it
him.
also could be because of the fight with Sadio Mane.
Yeah, what's the fight? Like, and he also said about Tuchel, like he has made my team. He has transferred my team into Chelsea.
Mm.
But
But
yeah, he hasn't been that good since the day he left City.
how much would he be in the market?
I have no idea. I won't take him though. I won't.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah. But
And about like oh my god, like I fucking hell, man. Like I have no idea. Like Eric Ten Hag, literally, like. We can be going for either Goretzka or Amrabat or I don't know like and okay so here we go Luciano Spalletti, the man who won Napoli the title this season, appointed as the new Italian national team coach
oh, that's nice. I think he'll do well.
because Mancini left with some arguments,
Yeah, yeah.
so I think so
I mean,
that's a
yeah.
good.
I mean, yeah, yeah. Good appointment. And I mean, yeah. Just before we wrap up the show, just wanted to congratulate. I don't remember all the names, sorry, but I know Ella Toon and two others for making it to the World Cup final with England women's team.
Yeah,
Congratulations to all of them.
the only
And
player of the women's team I know is Ella Tone. Even I knew
Katie Zelan
James
as well,
like the dog the uh,
cousin of Reece James.
no no the sister of Reece James. She used to play for Manchester United as well.
Oh, who? Lola James.
Yeah, Laura James. Laura James. Yeah, I even know her,
Yeah.
but she's a fucking Chelsea fan. So fuck her, fuck her.
Mhm.
So
Runs in the family.
runs in the family, man. Like because like brother is the captain of Chelsea and she plays for Chelsea. Bruh.
Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, and well, apparently Cancelo is going to Barcelona. Okay.
Yeah, by the looks of it, yeah, maybe he's going to Barcelona.
Yes, yes, fair enough.
Barcelona.
And also, I think I think my ideal midfield as well would be. I think we could do this. Amrabat, we sign him, and maybe a loan deal for Gravenberch.
Don't need or what?
A loan, maybe we sign Amrabat, and maybe a loan deal for Gravenberch.
Yeah, maybe, maybe.
I'll be pretty happy with that. I wouldn't be concerned about Liverpool either because they've got an Endo. I don't think they need any more midfielders, so I wouldn't be that concerned.
I think so. Oh my God, Neymar reported contract breakdown. Well, I'm just counting our units. One second, bro. It's too. The amount is too much, bro. Yeah. 10,000, he will be earning 129 million 100,000 pounds a year.
How is he earning more than Ronaldo? That's what I don't get.
100 and, oh my god. So per day oh my god. Per
And also,
hour 14,700 per
and
hour.
also, it may impact his because Brazil they don't tend to pick players outside of South America or Europe.
After Euro, I think so. Like he can't be in the second World Cup if
Yeah. Also, I think Ancelotti is managing Brazil, right? I'm pretty sure he managed Brazil.
he won't come on. He can't pick Neymar.
Let's see, but yeah, I think, but yeah, it's been a
Bro,
very, it's been
Odin
very,
Carlo, ex-United striker, himself said, "Why the hell people are coming to Saudi right now for the money? It's simple
I
as that. The
yeah, it's
money."
simple as. Carlos Tevez, I remember he said that he went to China so that he could financially support 15 families.
Like fucking hate him though. Still hate
Yeah,
Tevez. Doesn't change my mind.
yeah, but yeah, it's been a very long show, so I think let's go predictions now. I'm gonna say 2-0 to United.
2-1 United.
All right.
I guess we
Yeah.
can concede. I guess we can concede.
Yeah. I think you should be able to watch the game tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game 10 p.m.
All right. So yeah, about long, of course. We'll read that tomorrow then. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash like button and subscribe if you're new. Then I'll post notifications to be notified if I'm uploading the next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on match day.